Okay, 28th of July 2023. This is an example of the Bollinger Band setup. So this setup has three main conditions. Number one, the setup has to occur within either the London kill zone or a New York kill zone. Number two, price has to close at or outside a Bollinger Band. So that actually occurs here. And then number three, we need to see an M1 reversal, preferably with some type of RSI divergence. So this M15 closes at 7:30. So from 7:30 this morning we could have looked for the trade. Okay, so price goes up. This is 7:30, somewhere around here. So we need a 1 minute break of structure. So structure's all the way down here, we don't have it. And then we get structure form here. So this is our low. This then becomes our low, and you just trace up the low all the way. So this is still our low, right? This then becomes our low. And then we get the break of the low. So this is our low now. We get the break of the low here. Okay, so from this candle, 8:17, you can start looking for your dollar short. In the background, what have we seen with RSI? So we had a higher high, so we had a high, three higher highs, whereas the RSI stayed. Actually, this one is slightly lower than that. So we got RSI divergence, we got a 1 minute change in structure, break of structure, and we had the M15 Bollinger Band. That was our initial, that's our first indicator, after which we start looking at the 1 minute. Okay, so we started looking from 7:30 and we got our signal at just after 8:15. So that's 45 minutes of watching. Now, remember, this is the dollar index. We're not going to trade the dollar index. What we're going to do now, 8:17, we're going to find an appropriate cross to trade this against. So I'm going to look at 3 here. So this is the GU. You can see the trade was excellent. Very nice, easy, good trade. EU, same thing. AU hasn't gone quite as far as the other two. However, in terms of setup, we didn't have a Bollinger Band setup here on the GU. On the EU we did. It occurred here, price closing outside the Bollinger Band at 7:45, which means 7:45 open, which means from 8 onwards we're looking for a 1 minute break of structure. So 8 o'clock is here. Okay, so that's our 1 minute structure. Then we get a lower high here, so this then becomes our structure, and that gets broken at 8:24. So from 8:24 you could just enter on a tap back to this level here, and you would not have experienced any drawdown. Okay, so that's on the EU. So we said GU. So between the two, if you'll see, it's like a double confirmation. So we got the initial setup from watching the dollar, and then we get to compare between these two. And because the EU provides the better setup according to our rules, we trade that one. This one was also tradable, AU. So we got the signal also at 7:15. Let's see when structure broke. So here we are, here is 8 o'clock now. Structure's all the way up there. You could make an argument that becomes structure and then possibly, not really, maybe, yeah. See, it gets a bit subjective here. You could even make it there, a close above here, 10 past 8, in which case if you went with this, nice small stop, less than 10 pips, and so for a 10 pip stop, yeah, you did well. It's gone at least 40 pips. So there you go.